Shalom. First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Yahweh being true name for the Father, Yahushai being named for his only begotten Son, the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, taught the truth and will well, citation to your hopeful expression of truth, honesty, and sincerity. Somebody else up. Coming to lesson, spirit power, Yahweh Yahushai. And I was just meditating through the Spirit. Do a quick lesson. Hearing people already shooting fireworks in the background, pre-gaming for July 4th, and just want to do a lesson on it, man. This is not for Hebrew Israelites to celebrate, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. This day was created for the victory of Esau, Edom, over enslaving so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and natives, as well as quote-unquote gaining their independence from England now. You always got Jake to be crying when, they seen a Star Spangled Banner at the sporting events. When you look up the real lyrics and these different songs that was created around this time, this holiday was established, and you should know, you got no business sobbing over shit. Okay? They created this whole sentiment that you're free, you got a freedom here, and it's a privilege to be here. Look, man, that came at the expense of your people and your ancestors being slaughtered. Okay, and the victory song that was made from killing your ancestors was a Star Spangled Banner, and at the time this holiday was created, your people were still enslaved. So this holiday isn't for you. Okay? Alright, so here you go. Star Spangled Banner here. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see the lyrics written by Francis Scott Key. Okay? It says, I'll scroll down. It says, their blood has washed out their foul footsteps pollution. No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight and the gloom of the grave. Okay? So no refuge. They were bragging and boast about it. No refuge could save, the hireling and slave. People they enslaved were the so-called Negroes. It says, in the Star Spangled Banner and triumph doth rave. So in triumph over our people, they got victory and they're celebrating, taking us Israelites down. So this is not for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans, man. And you got Jake running to get all excited about these damn fireworks, and they dress up in red, white, and blue. Don't you know the red on the American flag represents the bloodshed of the so-called Negroes or the slaves? That day is not created for you people, man. You need to repent and stop celebrating that shit. Proverbs 2:14 says, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the forwardness of the wicked. Okay? You got the people of the wicked celebrating, they're rejoicing doing that evil, man. Our people just love mischief. Hosea 7:3 says, they make the king glad with their wickedness and the princes with their lies. Right, man. So the king, the presidents of the U.S., you got these people just make them glad with celebrating this bullshit. You people got to come out of this system, man, and know your history and know that you're oppressed. And celebrate, our true Independence Day, going into high holy days such as Hanukkah or Hanukkah. When we had the victory over our enemies. Why don't you celebrate that? That's a whole week-long celebration. But Jake don't want to get involved in that, man. They don't care. It's the book of Proverbs 3:31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. So envy goes into being jealous or wanting to be like them. So you shouldn't want to be like these, gung-ho white Americans, make a great American again people, man. Don't choose their ways. We have high holy ways. We have our own culture as Hebrew Israelites, and you got to dive into that culture and celebrate things of our culture, man. Feast of Tabernacles, the Passover, Hanukkah, Purim. There's a lot of high holy days, man, you can be getting into. But Jake doesn't want to consider all these things. It's the book of Judges 3:12 says, and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of Yahweh. And Yahweh strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel, because they have done evil in the sight of Yahweh. So they did this again, about 400 years ago, or before, all the way back going into like the late 1400s, early 1500s. The Lord strengthened a heathen nation against us, Amalek. And they came over here to the Americas and raped, robbed, and pillaged. Why? Because we were doing evil on the side of the Lord. They were still worshiping the gods of the Syrians over here, which includes animal worship. They were doing human sacrifices and shit down there. And, in the South American empires, Aztec empires and shit, man. They're doing all sorts of evilness. It says, and he gathered unto him the children of Ammon and Amalek, and went and smote Israel, and possessed the city of palm trees. So the children of Israel served Eglon, the king of Moab, 18 years. And guess what? When they did that, they celebrated the victory over us. So why are you celebrating the 4th of July, man? It celebrates the victory over you people. It ain't just independence from Great Britain. That's some bullshit, man. Never had no independence. They just came to a mutual agreement that they put a title that this place will have its own country, its own name. But at the end of the day, man, who's the greatest U.S. allies, man? It's over there, Great Britain. We're still part of them. They just spread out and then change the name and the title. At the end of the day, they're all Edomites. Okay? Isaiah 13:15 says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So everyone that wants to be a part of these devils and be like them, and they're going to be destroyed. So if you're not a Hebrew Israelite and you haven't separated yourself from the world, and you're not focused on Yahweh Shem Shai and bringing this word out and teaching and being a part of the ministry or doing something, you're going to fall by the sword if you found joined unto these people. You can sit up here and denounce the faith all you want because you're scared, so you're not an Israelite and think they're going to preserve you. No, you're still going to get rounded up and thrown in camps and beheaded and shot, put on a gun line, however it be, man. This book of Zephaniah 3:11 says, in that day shalt thou not be ashamed for all thy doings, wherein thou hast transgressed against me, for I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride, and thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain. So when the Lord's holy mountain comes and shows up on the scene, aka the Fathership, the chariot in the sky, hey, it's going to humble a lot of people, man. They're going to be ashamed for trusting in Esau, Edom, and celebrating him and putting him on a pedestal and praying for his victory. You're going to be terrified to know you was on the wrong team when you see that Fathership coming. When that holy mountain shows up, that's it. It's a wrap for everybody. This is Jeremiah 2:14. It says, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? All right, are you a servant? Are you a slave? A homeborn slave? So why you acting spoiled serving these damn heathens high holy days or high holidays? Wake up, Jake, man. Wake up. Come back to your heritage, man. You're not just a nigger or a black man. You have a holy heritage. You're a Hebrew Israelite. You gotta come out from this society. So, with that, those lessons edifying. Just a quick hit. We'll close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai, by Shema Kakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone, touch the truth and will. Citation to Jehovah, light, person's truth, honesty, sincerity. Shalom.